Imagine having your cake and eating it. You can't.
Re-educating your eating behaviours for the rest of your life. This is the first box of tools that are going to change your life as far as eating is concerned. And there is everything in here to teach you portion control, correct portion control without ever having to measure and weigh. And because we're all so busy and life is such a, eating is such a pleasurable event. So we need to make it as pleasurable as possible.
Let's talk about you and your husband's qualifications and why you came to actually even envisage this range.
Well, it sort of all started, the concept started about 6 years ago with my husband, Dr. John Arbuckle, who's been a physician for 40 years, and myself. I've got a degree in psychology, and my area of interest was anxiety around eating disorders. So between the two of us, we have a very busy clinic in Queensland. We saw a lot of people who had overweight and obesity problems, and we just were never satisfied in a lot of the advice that we were passing on to them. So we decided to start our own program. But what we did was something completely unique. We actually asked all our patients, what would you like us to do? Like, what would you like in a program? And I don't sometimes think people even get asked that normally, So they came back with a very resounding something, that we can do from home, something where we can eat our own family food with our family instead of eating separately. They wanted something that they could do for life, that was sustainable with no ongoing costs.
Yeah.
And so more and more we went into the research, and we looked at, portion control was very important.
Yeah.
But above and beyond all of that was people's eating behaviour was dysfunctional.
Yeah.
So we needed to address that, and we found that speed of eating was the greatest predictor of obesity. So we went about inventing a system that reduces the speed of eating as well as portion sizes.
A patented system which is going to give you the tools to manage your weight for life, okay? Now, this is not a diet. This is not a fad, it's not a detox. This is a system and tools which will help you re-educate both the way you approach food, think about food, appreciate food, and actually, I think it's going to end up making you enjoy food.
Your hunger satiety response, that is your ability to feel full naturally and know when to stop.
Well, we know more about nutrition now than we've ever known, and yet we're getting bigger and bigger. So what we need to do is work out our portion sizes and eat healthy food, which means basically non-processed food if possible. These are all made with fantastic top-grade Japanese silicone. So they're really, squishy and lovely to handle.
Last a lifetime.
Yeah, so this little template here will do everything from your rice, potatoes, sweet potato mashes, pastas, right through to bolognese and proteins that are sloppy. Everybody just wants to eat what the rest of the family is eating. So that, you can prepare the meal, you can put it all into great portion sizing. Portion sizes, I'll just quickly say, they come from the exact portion sizing that we had in the 70s when we had a 4% obesity rate. They'll learn this thing called portion visualization, which means they'll memorize those portions, and that is a skill for life. This program is life-changing because you learn skills for life.
Yes.
There's no gimmicks.
Yeah.
It's just real behavioural modification. We've invented the world's first chewing timer because, as I said before, speed of eating is one of the greatest predictors of obesity. It's really important for us to learn mindful eating, and that is to slow down your speed of eating because there's a lot of side effects from eating too fast. So what we've done is we've invented this little timer which slows down the speed of eating. You follow the prompts on the timer, and what you do is at every minute and a half you're asked to put down your cutlery and you rate your hunger. And the mere act of rating your hunger every minute and a half actually induces feelings of satiety, which is feelings of fullness. So what happens with the whole Waitplate system is you feel much fuller on much less food.
And you know what? The brilliant thing about this is you do not have to change a thing about what you eat, it's how you eat it.